Nice office room nearby. Yeah, if I want to spend like a bunch of money to rent a space to work in. That is out of the question. However, our good friend here has one huge problem. He has wax flap on his body, so he can't wear... You said it's in the house? No. No. I would sleep in that room as opposed to this one if that were an option. I would like this guy to have armor on. Neutron flux pseudopod, yeah, so we just blow up randomly. Is this game straightforward to get into? I'm going to controversially say yes, I think it is. As a paradox, yeah, if you can get into, like, you play like Crusader Kings 2 and 3, you'd be fine with Caves of Cud. It has a tutorial, and I think the tutorial is good enough to get you in, and then just playing, you get used to it. You'll die a few times, but you'll get into it. So we need to get rid of his wax flap. I am also noticing, like, I'm gonna have to mess around with settings. Like, we're playing Caves of Cud, so you're not gonna notice anything. But let me know if you see me getting a little skippy. Also, let me change lighting a little bit, which I control from my phone. We're still kind of in setup mode right now. A little brighter? What if we turn this one off? What if we turn this one off? Okay. We're gonna have harsh lighting whenever, I think. Thought about getting into it. Might pull the trigger? You should totally pull the trigger. Unfortunately, both lights are basically in front of me. Spent a week dying from immediately to 3 hours in. Find the tool around. Wiki's excellent. Yeah, the community is very helpful. Obviously, you could always just ask ask questions in chat. Me talk good. There we go. Alright, I live right underneath the mini-map. Oh, you know what? Now that I have the power, hold on. Oh yeah, now that I can see two screens at once. I'll be right here. We'll have the mini-map right above me. I'll live in the thingy. I should probably be smaller? I don't know. You guys let me know. The challenge of the game is there's a lot of esoteric commands that make the game easier to play, but aren't obvious. You know? Yes. Oh no. Oh no, did you drop your dinosaur? That's alright, we got Goofy here. Get him. Get the Goofy. Get the Goofy. Get him. Get the Goofy. Get him. Get him. Get the Goofy. Yeah, now chew on the Goofy. Or chew on me, that's fine too. But yeah. Got Goofy here, Sora. Sora? Yeah, roleplay mode, I do think makes it a lot easier to learn the ropes. Anyway. So yes. This will work fine for Cud. Let me know if you notice any weird stutters or issues. I imagine... Whoops, that's the Windows key. I imagine we won't notice any problems with Cud. It's when we try and do other stuff we might have problems. Look at some garbage. Oh yeah, there was a treat for Benji redeemed. You want a treat, Benji? You want a treat? Oh, there he goes. The good boy. It is fun just swinging a monitor around. The real fun for me with this computer... Building zone. Am I being teleported? No? That was weird. I wanted to play Helldivers. And in order to make Helldivers play at a frame rate that was even remotely playable, it did require me to overclock this computer pretty significantly. But it's surprisingly stable. I think I did a pretty good job overclocking. Let's just auto-explore. This is my first time using the minimap. It's a relatively new feature. I think before we left I bought a pickaxe, right? Did I bring the pickaxe with me is the question. Get out of here, ooze. Munch. Yeah, chew on that goofy. 40 rounds, 20 rounds. I'm just gonna let it teleport me. There we go. What kind of saps do we got here? Life sap. Society of the Battery-Born. Am I already inside? How? I teleported into a thing? That's not cool. Oh, I'm afraid. I don't want Uzi to run over here and, like, attempt to murder me by getting me out of a thing he's going to attack. Why are my abilities all in the wrong places? What happened here? Alright, step one, I gotta make these be in the right spots. This is just wrong. Where is... Alright, Siphon Vim. Want you up there. Confusion's gonna be up there. Intimidate is gonna be up there. Chill's an important one. Teleport's important. Sunder Mind is very important. Force Wall, Clairvoyance. Okay, so number 1, Force Wall. Number 2, Sunder Mind. Number 3, Siphon Vim. Number 4, Chill. Confusion, Intimidate, Teleport, Clairvoyance, Sprint. Page 1 of 4. Feel like, there we go. Much better. Much better. Ooh, I need someone to do a test for me. He's a pug, not a bear. Oh, you're right. Thank you for the resubscription, Quark. Sorry. We're our first New York stream, which means I have technical questions I gotta solve. Alright, let's Siphon Vim. How you doing, Nara? Hello. I got teleported. Oh, I keep hitting the Windows key. There's gonna be a learning curve, some growing pains. Get away from me. Let's chill this slime. There are Dungeon Clara vids in your Betrayal of the Flesh playlist. Oh my god. That doesn't make any sense. That's impossible. They're different channels. But thank you very much for letting me know. If you could send me a message in Discord, that way I remember to try and fix that later. YouTube's been like, I don't understand how it does its its ordering. Because it's supposed to automatically do it based on like publication date. But sometimes it just doesn't do it right. It's mildly infuriating. Alright, we got a a tomb robber here, grave robber. Ooh, soul curd, yes. A weird artifact. Identify it for me, please. Don't want it. Listen, I'm gonna take soul curd, pickles, freeze-dried horse shrimp. Just want all your food. Bunch of bones. Frag, 2 slow frags. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. For new friends that are showing up. This is not my normal setup. But I'm visiting family. Quite the zoom in I have going on. I still need to figure out like what I'm gonna be doing with the camera. Like I said, growing pains while we get the New York stuff put together. But hopefully, this will be... We'll have a couple of streams of getting it together, and then every time I come to New York, we'll be fine. Exaggerate, like that. We can make some thumbnail faces. Oh, I already got some bits in my pocket, huh? How much do you want? 48 drams. I'll give you a semi-automatic pistol. That's 95. And I'll grab a stun gas. Yeah, I'll grab a stun gas grenade. Perfect. Make the trade. Anyway, Frags, do you play Caves of Cut? My favorite game? It's so weird looking at a TV for chat. Alright, I want to take apart all the garbage in my pockets. Never even heard of it. Oh. It is quite the experience, Caves of Cut. What do you normally play? Benji. Sorry, I had to surprise him. He was facing the other way. Alright. Let's get moving here. Hey! Not used to seeing you on this floor. It's Va'am. Hey, Va'am. Hardened shell thing traces a path around you slowly, its strange brush feet scrabbling at the floor, a pace unaffected by your presence and movement. Behind the hissing of those feet on the ground is the strains of faint voice, someone speaking from inside a distant cave. Audible but not understandable. You couldn't find Vom at all last run? I had a similar problem in my Betrayals of the Flesh run. I had to go every screen looking for that guy. Because he was my last one. I've given it to all the other ones. He was the last one for me to give it to. And conveniently, he was the one I wanted to give it to for that run. Get out of here. Just gun it down. Am I zoomed in? Yes, nice. So how's everybody doing? I know I haven't seen you for a few days because I was traveling. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. I swell with inspiration to cook a mouth-watering meal. We got a mad pull, which is not threatening when he's in a puddle of water like this. I know Traxium, you beat Caves of Cut recently, which is pretty fun. And Grim, you've been playing a lot of Caves of Cut. Oh god, Ixlugs. I have good enough regeneration that I shouldn't have to worry about being sick, but it does mean there's a snail mother in here somewhere. There it is, sunder its mind. There's two of them, perfect. You know what? Let's lock this one down in a wall. I'm gonna teleport over to it. Because I do not like them. Don't like them being alive. I could see the Ixlugs headed my way, but I would like to kill this thing first. Come on, Ixlugs. I won! My run ended! Congratulations. I know there's multiple endings. I haven't spoiled myself for, like, what they are. One to each attribute, one mutation point. How close were we to a new mutation? Oh, that's very tempting. Alright, when we clear this room or we get teleported next, we're gonna be messing around a little bit with whether or not we can get a new mutation. Oh, Benji. You hit the slimy snail mother for 9. Come on, die. Wounded. Badly wounded. Dead. Give me that. Give me that toy. Okay, you can have it. Good boy. Good boy, Benji. Alright. Let us do... Huh. So, normally, my numpad is how we move around, and my arrow keys allow me to change my ability screen. But right now, my arrow keys are moving me around. Control mapping? Abilities, abilities, abilities. What's going on, Just the Tip? How you doing? Control 1, 2, 3. No. Control tab, control shift. Maybe I'll just do mouse wheel. Nah. Control mouse wheel? Control mouse wheel might be fine. Not an option. Alright. Control up key. Force attack north. Yes, that is fine, because I would use other means. This is weird. I don't remember ever changing these buttons on my normal computer. Would you like to save your changes? Yes, I would. Sorry. Just took a nice hot bath. Ready to lay down and chill. Nice. The interface is probably saved locally? Probably. Alright, just have to remember control for up and down. I could still force attack directions. Yes. Alright. Alright, with that in mind, let's do a precognitive vision. Well, he'd throw all your toys on the floor, Benji. Yes. Quill's pulse phasing. That's such a bummer. That answers my question, though. The choice for upgrades doesn't change until we do, in fact, use more than one Eater's Nectar. Phasing rules, though. I like phasing right up until, let's say I'm phasing through a wall and there is some, like, implanted, one of those little Templar dudes, an implanted Templar. If he uses a fear effect on me and I run further into the wall, I'll die. I just die on the wall. Well, don't do that. Yeah, I just use teleport. I like teleport. So I think I'm just gonna upgrade my stuff. Make them better. So let's end my precognitive vision. Maybe I'll hold on to these 4 mutation points for the time being. If you tattoo the mark of death on a companion, will it be affected by the bell thing? Ooh, I've never tried that. I don't know. You know what, with Lionheart, we won't have to worry too much. Alright, let's take Lionheart. We don't have to be as afraid of being feared. I'm gonna take Deft Blocking. And that's all for now. Auto Explorer. See, I already know what I get if I eat an Eater's Nectar. I already know the 3 choices, and I don't want any of them. So I need 2 Eater's Nectars. So I'm probably gonna have to wait until I have Metamorphic Polygel so I can make a second copy of my Eater's Nectar. Because once I have 2 of them, Then I could re-roll my seed twice and finally have new things to look at. I want double-hearted. Double-hearted is the mutation I'm looking for. I would really like double-hearted. But yeah, as we're going, let me know how things are performing, how things look, whether we should just abandon the webcam while I'm here because the lighting is horrible. All kinds of stuff like that. Disassemble all. For case of CUD, we do have a nice place for the camera to live regardless, even if I don't have my green screen going on. I didn't bring a pickaxe. Ooh, I didn't bring a pickaxe. That's a bummer. Let's mark these as scrap. Disassemble. Alright. Did we ever find a tomb robber in here? Lighting seems fine? Alright. If everything seems alright. Why am I taking the cracked lens and not disassembling the cracked lens? Do I need to do something in settings for automatically disassembling stuff? Why are all my settings wrong? Disassemble, disassemble. Your room's very cut colored? Yeah, it's appropriately, kind of cyan-y in a lot of ways. It really vibes with the cut background. Automation. I need to find a pickaxe, that's what I need. The villagers of Ekamas dug up ancestors of mysterious strangers. Gossip and lore. I also feel like maybe I have more CRT effect on this computer than on my normal computer. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to like look at a bunch of stuff side to side. There are 2 queen ants in the group. It continues to expand. Any map I go onto, they just goo up the place and break all the walls. Sounds like fun. I had a... can't remember what it was called. A pseudopod? Like one of those... They switch... Oh, major computer lag? How's it called? Anyway, doesn't matter. It's the thing that like switches between fire, ice, acid, you know the ones. I had one of them as a companion, filled the whole screen with acid. It was horrible. Terrible experience. It's easy to see the CRT effect if you look in this section, like these little lines down here. I noticed it on the text a little bit more than normal. Whoops, your brain exploded. I think I'm just gonna treat them as walking piles of loot. Is it mean? A little bit, but that's okay. They're grave robbers. Yes, gyro humor, thank you, Cork, thank you. Just thought that was background image for text. I think there's a bit of a CRT effect. It looks a little strange to me right now. Expand. Wait. I think the resolution got messed up when I was moving it around. Oh, much better. Okay. That's why it looked weird. It was the wrong resolution. My god, there's a lot of growing pains for this setup. Is it a lot of time? Oh, you're right. That's just completely wrong. Full screen resolution, screen unset? Ah, okay. This is what we had. Everything looks readable now. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. This looks normal, right here. Why am I not rifling through this trash? Much better. No, don't go through the acid. It's also really weird playing a video game for all of you guys while I'm kind of like sitting on a bed with a keyboard in my lap. It's very particular, very peculiar. I'll let you guys handle that. How many tolls? 100? Sounds awful and painful. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable experience. But, like, there's no room for a chair in this particular space. So this is the best I could do. Oh, the Benji. We do what we can. Painted. Already knew that. Water skins. You would just play controller games? That's what I did last time I was here, but Case of Cud being in 1.0 is too important for me. Plus, I've been thinking about the run. I've been hankering for it. The ants are endless. They would eventually meet their maker. Made it to -22 before you recoiled back up. I mean, you could always just say goodbye. Like, say, oh, no more. You guys are no longer welcome here. Overloaded laser pistol. Tree to scrap. Disassemble. Examine. A nuclear cell. Thank God we're getting good batteries now. A handy nuke. This time, not set on fire by a crazed lunatic. Disassemble. Nice. Can't wait to get a PC and try it. It's my favorite. I think you're in for a good time. We know where Cries and Quicksalt lives now. Oh, hold on. There's one more option I want to turn on. I like keeping the audio of the game going when I have to Alt-Tab. And I'm pretty sure that is something we could turn on. Because right now, if I Alt-Tab... yeah, audio just goes bye-bye. But that doesn't happen back in Massachusetts. I'll look for it another time. What is Clever Girl? Clever Girl is a mod that allows me to, when I'm working with companions, I could actually say, like, manage gear, and I could tell them to equip certain things. Normally, that is not allowed. You'll get a new one eventually? Nice thing about CUD, like, you can get a relatively cheap laptop, and it'll run just fine. It's not exactly a system-intensive experience. Crashes your game every time you close. Oh, but it's only when you're closing the game, right, Math? I think that happens to me too, like the game hangs during the closing experience. Yeah, same thing happens to me. Sounds like cheating. It's really more quality of life. Like, if you give them things, they will equip them, and then if they find something way worse, for whatever reason, they'll just equip that instead. So, like, I'll give my people gear. You'll see in the dialogue box they equip it, and then, like, 10 minutes later, my dude will be running around with 2 pickaxes. It's infuriating. It makes no sense. Alright, you guys, beat him up. Yeah, little robot. Only time it slows down in my latitude is when I get too many followers. I have to switch open on 2 other scenes. 2 other screens. I've had slowdown, and yeah, it's when there's a million things. Clearly that's the way the devs intended. I mean, they also intended for there to be a robust modding scene for people to address issues that they might not see as necessarily high on their priority list. Like anything like Clever Girl, PJ was talking about the mod that keeps track of like where you've been on a parasang. Those kind of mods I see no problems with. I mean, I see no problems with any mods personally, but my own definition of a vanilla playthrough, anything that's just like eases friction doesn't interrupt the experience for me. But yeah, that parasang one seems pretty nice. I might have to install that one too. When all your plants, oh my god, the most slowdown I've ever had was 1,000 people casting high-level burgeoning over and over again. You jerk. Siphon Vim. Haha. God, the Tomb of the Eaters is annoying. My plan for the Tomb of the Eaters, by the way, when we get to the upper floors, we're skipping. We're not doing most of the floor. I am going to teleport with Clairvoyance and just avoid the issue entirely. No traps for me, thank you very much. Quality of life mods are okay. Mods that change the game where I draw the line. That's basically how I look at it for, like, my first X playthroughs of a thing. Like, anything that adds additional content is out for me at the beginning. But like, management stuff, anything that eases that kind of friction, perfectly fine by me. Did I bring any spray foam with me? Yeah. Let's apply that to the broken thing. If the only way a mod makes the game easier is in quality of life ways, as opposed to game systems, then it's still vanilla. It's a single player game. I feel like a mod that gives you a Death Star laser. Go hard, you crazy jewel. Yeah! That reminds me of Unreal Tournament with the Redeemer. As a kid, I found mods that's like, yeah, metamorphic polygel, oh baby. Oh, we're in it now. With the Redeemer in Unreal Tournament. It would launch a rocket, and when the rocket exploded, it would drop a whole bunch of bouncing grenade rockets, basically. And that was great. I found a mod, though, that it's like, you could type in any number, and that's how many grenades will pop out of it when it explodes. And so, obviously, like, I crashed my computer 1,000 times. It's like 1,000,000. How many 9s can I type in? Just one of the greatest mods of all time. What was that noise, Benji? What was that noise? Mod it up as much as you want. Doesn't matter what's intent. Goal is to have us fun and enjoy. Exactly. Completely agree. You want a treat, buddy? Dun 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 dun. Oh, there he is. It's that good boy. Sadly, the only candy I have next to me are dog treats. Peanut butter flavored dog treats. So, no candy for me at the moment. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. So basically, to tell you guys the story of how PAT and such works, is there's a WebSocket that we hook OBS into, and that allows it to send commands to to the chatbot to call up overlay events. And I can't get it to work. You want this treat? There you go. Who's still eating the first one? Treat overload. What's going on, 421? You know, besides the fact that leaning against a wall on a bed hurts the back, I think we've gotten a relatively comfortable setup going right now. Disassemble a sniper rifle. Disassemble the pistol. Now I'll just have a snack later. I'll have a treat later on. Auto-explore. Oh, right. We were solving the too heavy conundrum. You know what? Collapse all windows. We have a lot of armor on me. High energy thermocask. I'm already wearing one. So let's just disassemble this bad boy. Getting me a 7 bits, which is excellent. 33 pounds of energy cells. Oh, that's good stuff. We were kind of struggling with batteries for a while. And 60 pounds of water. Whiteboard above a bed setup is putting me back to living on a college campus. This right here, this room my brother used for a while. And it's his whiteboard. I think it even has, yeah, it has like his schedule on there and stuff. Auto-explore. But now it's cold. That's why you're supposed to play games while ensconced in a blanket in bed. I've been playing Balatro on my PlayStation. God, Balatro is such a good game. It would be rude to write a message to chat on it. No, I go right on there. At this point, does not have any games on Xbox. You could have the Xbox copy of For the King 2. There's still an extra key. Yeah, the Balatro bug for a while. It's a good game. I'm back on it right now. We might have to stream a little bit of it. I mean, it is a co-op possible game. I wouldn't say it's completely centered. I mean, I've been playing it solo, and I'm enjoying it. The only points of friction in that game that are caused by the co-op thing is basically just inventory management. Sunder your mind! There was a man over here. There it is. Oh, there's another man. Let me know if you're enjoying it, just the tip. I really enjoyed my chunk of time with it. And you know what? Blow your brain up. He attacked a wall before he went. Yes. Alright, over encumbered. Brewhark, how you doing? Hold on, I have to confirm something real fast. It's important. Disable. Brewhark, I want to say thank you for posting that clip and letting me know that he keeps on saying samples and supplies interchangeably. Yes, I do, Brewhark. Yes, I do. Not into too many turn-based games? Ah. No, but I could set it up. I would say if you were to order something through through pizza, you're gonna be feeding not me, but instead Jimmy. Jimmy's in New York. And by New York, I mean Massachusetts. Up, still over encumbered. I picked up a new freeze raid. Disassemble. 11 pounds of artifacts. Oh, come on, I'm breaking things left and right today. Got some early visiting with the extended family. Oh, nice. I am from New York originally, which I am currently in visiting my family. Specifically, Long Island. But yeah, if there's any interest in exploring the weird food locations out here, it would be way more varied out here. Did I just fix my fix-it spray foam with itself? Oh my god. Whatever. How heavy is it? 1 pound? We'll just take it with us. We'll fix it later. The season is a gauntlet of great to okay when it comes to spending time with folks. Well, I mean, that's always the case with family. And it's always just a little bit worse every 4 years when the family gets together just a brief month after heated political things have happened. Jimmy's going to be coming to New York, I believe, Christmas Eve. He'll be coming out, and he'll be out here for like 3 or 4 days, and he goes back to Massachusetts. So he will be in New York for Christmas. I'm hoping, since he'll have like a day or two, if he's not busy with family every day, I'll try and get him, I want to get him, Andrew, and Andrew's sister to come have dinner with me at some point. There's a really cool place out here called JBBQ I've been wanting to check out. Yeah, family on my own, never been there. They used to come stay with you once a year, and, oh, nice. Well, Long Island's pretty terrible, so there's no reason to come here. Typically avoid those subjects. Ah, your flavor of drama is religion. That used to be the case. We had one chunk of family that was particularly religious, and I've been a pretty outspoken atheist for a long time. Well, not outspoken, but when it comes to my family, because like they would bring it up pretty often. There have been some arguments. Alright, K gone and on. Geometry is stressed under the gelatinous Alp, which erupts from the smooth plains of its surroundings in disgusting triumph of sizes. Its K-membranous faces, once taught by the pressurization of symmetry, now follow a sagging curve toward the wet core, and through the blurry placenta shines a museum of historical objects from across the numbered ages. Are those the bones of a pig? Is that a bronze bell? Inside the bright, slick sack, earth remnants from across time are joined in one space, and K gone and on sloshes in hunger. Loved by oozes, hated by daughters of exile, hated by urchins, hated by trolls. Oh my god, he has a Zetachrome dagger? This is the easiest Zetachrome I've ever found in the game. Thank you. Thank you very much, game. I don't think we could sunder the mind. Nope. It's an extension. When they put it out, they told people how to use the extension and change it back. Did they change, like, the default so the title's now on the bottom instead of the top again? I don't know why they decided to do that. Alright, K-Gonon's gone. Favored by Daughters of Exile. He had a very large shield on him. A chassis plate. Oh, a minstrel's token. Alright, one broken thing. A slimy, putrid, salt-encrusted time cube. Ah, sweet. That's a good find. Yo, the time cube. Not popular? It seemed like it was very, very unwanted, the change. So we just gotta push down some duct tape. Oh, yeah. The other thing we want to look at real fast, even though it's not that important. Did someone pick up? Oh, hold on now. Who took it? Which one of you picked it up? You! Absolutely not. Give that to me. You know how important this is to me? Zetachrome? I'm not gonna be spending like 9 years digging for Zetachrome. I just found cloning drought in a slime bog, just like in a pool. That's awesome, Krath. Read the wiki. Time cube equal Quicksilver mode? Pretty much. You can access the simultaneous 4-day time cube. Excuse me? Yeah, lots of turns. Compresses time down for you. Oh, wait. 100 rounds. What's going on, Taco? Let's, finish meeting. Oh, the time cube died in 2015. You're gonna have to explain this one, Traxi. Also, I'm assuming you're quite excited for the fact that there's a Christmas episode of, Best of the Worst to watch today. Your word hint is... it has to do with New York. The state of New York. The time cube guy. New pork. I will feed him his treat as if he is a Roman emperor and he's getting grapes. The time cube is a real thing. I think I might be out of the loop for this time cube stuff. It's kind of a nice, smooth transition when I rotate the monitor. I kind of dig that.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream!
That's right! Scream real loud! 4-1 narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could be any one of those 12 words. Hello. Greetings, friend. Thou art welcome here, and thou hast any questions. I would fain answer them. You know, before we talk to anybody, let's find out what we're dealing with here. Clan of the Spark Tick Plasma, worms. That's fine. Those seem like fine groups to me. Worms weren't into me anyway. Bone Babka. I feel like this is the way to go. Shrimp people. Someone's gonna have to post about the Time Cube Man in the Discord so I could be hip and with it. Oh yeah, how's the volume of the game? It looks like everything's pretty on point right now. Shrimp people look like shrimp, taste like people. Maybe they look like people, taste like shrimp. You learned about them from Caves of Cud. What? This settlement's cozy. Hope's not overly crowded for thee. We Mapango are most comfortable in close quarters. I acknowledge not all creatures adore the close embrace of the depths as we do. The dialogue? Like me? I'm the dialogue. What's going on, Martin? Live and drink. Got anything fun in you? Like Cube Zero. I haven't watched it yet, but there is a Japanese remake of Cube, and I hear it isn't very good. We might have to watch that in the Discord at some point. TimeCube was a pseudoscientific personal webpage set up in 1997 by Otis Eugene Jean Ray, self-published outlet for Ray's Theory of Everything, also called TimeCube, which claims that all modern scientists are participating in a worldwide conspiracy to omit his theory, which I just love the idea that, like, the entire world came together. Alright, this Gene guy, we don't acknowledge it. Which posits that each day actually consists of 4 days occurring simultaneously. Oh, okay. Did he have any reason to think that? Oh, I got stuck in a pool goo. Oh no, hold on. So I accidentally clanked over there. Ray described himself as the wisest man on Earth, and a godlike being with superior intelligence, who was absolute evidence and proof for his views. He asserted repeatedly and variously, that the academic world had not taken TimeCube seriously. Schizophrenia does seem like it might fit with this. Hello, sir. You mind if I maybe... Oh. They used to call a crank. Yeah, you keep on picking the weirdest of the 4 days. Laser rifle, disassemble. 6 pounds of armor. You know, just drop these. I have so many point defense drones all of a sudden. Let's disassemble one of them for a 6. 44 pounds of energy cells. Let's take apart my empties. There we go. Oh yeah, the repulsive device. That attitude's how they get you, man. Earth corner time equals 4 leg mobility. Your ignorance of harmonic cube is demonic. Dude had a way with words. Really? I'm still over encumbered? 273, 3 pounds over. 84 pounds of water is the big deal here, it looks like. What's going on, Benji? What does the chair pet do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You could sit on the chair. That's what chair pet does. Alright. Eros, we're gonna give you water. I guess I will take... Oh, hell yeah. We got a 5 in there. 2 5s? I'll take a metal folding chair. Take your food items. I'll take a look at this hat. We already knew it. 1, 2, 3, 4 big things of water. Yeah, like, you can use him kind of how a lion tamer uses a chair. You could put him between you and enemies, but he is a non-fighter. He won't fight. Doesn't matter if you teach him things or not. But if you, like, give him a light source, the chair sticks close to you. You could just literally use him as a walking light. Ooh, you can make a chia chair? Yeah. Gloamling is a free trash dividing. Randomly gives secrets. See, I'm into that. Like Mumblemouth, the fungal infection. That's my favorite fungal infection. Hello. Hi. What's your name? Leba. What's your credo? And thou art swayed by the Gaia, sing thee to the last. Live and drink. We gotta talk to somebody about that character there. Not like that. Watch over Va'a. Cool, cool. Live and drink. Tell me about your people. Where my Pongo? I don't remember how to get the... Gloaming is probably the most useful, especially since he's phased and flying. Man Opener I liked. Man Opener was a nice one. I've been loving Eros. Eros is very fun. What do you know about the tomb? Wondrous and profane. I'll go talk to her. There we go. I just wanted to get on this quest real fast for experience. We're gonna use her purely for experience points. Repulsed device? What was so bad about it? Do you mean this thing right here? Here, I'll do this one first. I found it. I'll take it somewhere else. Haha. Gonna burn through this quest real fast. I've recovered it. Understood. Okay. Where's Benji? Benji's over here. You wanna treat Benji? Alright, we gotta show you. He's tired. Which means his tongue's just hanging out. Look at that. Look at that tongue. Nom 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 nom. Oh, he's such a good boy. When single axe instead of multi-weapon, swapping from multi-hand and fur to photosynthesis and enhanced quickness is so good. Oh, nice. Yes, I'm visiting family in New York for the season. Having issues with infection where they did the spine surgery. Oh yeah, you were out of the hospital last I talked to you. How are you doing right now, just the tip? Does his tongue get dry hanging out like that? When he's like sleepy and he lets his tongue out, he gets a crispy tongue. Crispy tongue. Yeah, you drank, I believe, 10 drams of Sunslag, right? I saw that achievement pop up in the feed. Alright. Who remembers what we get for different characters with a repulsive device? Va'am gives us a shield. And the shield lets us use shield effects at, like, reduced cooldown. One of them gives us a thing that lets us get random effects when we tinker. One of them is like a sprint-based one. Repulsive device is your nickname in college. Ba-dum-psh. And then I don't remember the other one. The Benji, Benji, Benji. Benji boy. Oh, like a boy. Companion teleport. It is horrible. Ah, that's why I can't remember that one. I feel like if we're gonna give it to anyone, it's gonna be the one that gives us random tinkering results. Let's have a quick snack. Alright, burrowing claws. If we auto-explore now, we'll rip through walls. And we get teleported. Now else to explore. Up looks like it's the terminal wall. Yes. Straight down. Hello. What do we have here? Banner Knight Templar. Dead instantly. Auto explore. Trying to remember what the one that gives tinkering is. If someone remembers, just let me know. Let me know the name. Who's the man? Who's the strange robot that gives us the tinkering effect? Only downside to playing a Chimera so far is you can't use things like Neutron Flux safely. Can't reroll mutations with Eaters, but honestly, don't need it on this run. Nacham, thank you. Yeah. Like, I usually look at it as each character type that you could play as has their benefits and their drawbacks. They're all fun to play. A Psychic, you get to kind of abuse various effects in the game. With the knowledge that in a fist fight, you're gonna get wrecked. Unless you have a Psychic like True Axiom Psychic, who had an insane amount of strength. Have fun hiding in bed, Panda. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. One night under the beetle moon, a historian found a babe with its mouth full of clockwork tools outside his college. He and his fellow historians adopted the babe and named her Yessa II. You'll be doing what I'm doing to you. You're on the TV right now for me. I put you on the TV, and now you're gonna put me on the TV. It's TVception. Holographic Beth. Lurking Beth is the worst. Young Ivory is the worst. Anything that's unseen and hiding underground is a bastard. Is there another one? Auto explore. What? Why are you stopping with the auto? I'm guessing under that luminous horse room is a Beth. There we go. That was just weird. Teleport me, see if I care. Huh. Part of me wants to just book it. Take the stairs, go up, get out of here. But we found metamorphic polygel down here. If I could find more metamorphic polygel, I would be quite pleased. And Glimmer. Yeah, Glimmer's a huge downside, but it's also... it's such a memorable part of the run that I'd be very sad if it wasn't in the game anymore. It's how my first character over level 20 died. I thought I could stay in a zone and kill the one hunter I saw, but there were 2 to 4 other hunters in the distance, and he got popped immediately. It gets ridiculous later on in the game. Like, when you hit level 40, my god. You've been enjoying the auto-exploration and Betrayals of the Flesh, quality demolition. You ruin houses. Auto-explore has no regard. Just like a dude lives there, doesn't matter. Rip through his house. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Rip it down. So how I do Tomb of the Eaters is I auto-explore, I get teleported randomly, and I just keep on hitting auto-explore until eventually every screen I'm teleported to, we've seen everything. My favorite's breaking down a wall next to a door, right? Like, why would he do it? I still think that's my favorite run of Caves of Cut I've had so far. I'm very sad that the save file wasn't compatible with 1.0. That was a fun invasion with no mainframe. We just tore apart Grit Gate. One day with precog, I want to do the Grit Gate invasion by precogging right before I talk to Barathrum, finding out where they're going to drop in. Get him. My team's gonna be so covered in clank, man. Anyway, like, I want to put a bunch of portable walls down so that when the Templars show up, they drop into just a box they're locked inside of, filled with mines and turrets that I want to set up. Just really, really abuse precognition. I'm destined to be the Sorcerer King, and I'll climb to the throne on a hill of headless hunters. Yeah. Alright, how badly have I screwed my teammate? This dude has Ficklegill, Clank, and Ficklegill. Oh. My robots, thankfully, are safe. Waxflab, Ficklegill, Clank. Am I inspired? I am inspired. Alright, you know what? We are going to precog. We're gonna make a camp. Choose ingredients. We need to fix them. Do crusty loaf. Soul curd. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Eros? You have honey on your pack, right? Yes. Alright, we're gonna do... No, not lava. Honey. Soul curd. Fermented yuckweed. We're doing the 3 healing items. Alright. You only get ill for 1/10 of the time. You only get ill for 1/10 of the time. Whenever you drink honey, one of your major negative status effects is removed at random. This is what I was gunning for this. We could basically cure all of their problems with this recipe just by feeding them honey. This is a big deal right here. Okay. So that's our most important recipe. I would like to mark it as a favorite. Drinking lava probably would get rid of a fungal infection. It would probably solve a lot of problems permanently. I've been trying to make this for a while now. We finally got lucky. Mark as favorite. Okay. Unfortunately, it uses soul curd. We only have 2 soul curd left. Reserve fresh food. Reserve exotic. How many urban ostrich injectors do we have? 2. In Tinkering Land, can I make Lover's Blossom? Oh, the Benji. Using me as a chair. Sorry, a pillow. I guess a chair and pillow are basically the same thing. Okay. We can't make them yet, but we still have 2. We'll use 1 right now. Just 1. Preserve 1. 5 servings of soul curd. Perfect. I would like to feed my companions. You 2. And we're gonna use the recipe we just marked as a favorite right here. Alright, Uzi. Feed you honey. Just straight up honey. All honey. Am I blind? Or it's not going to show up, is it? Yeah. We have to do this the other way. Okay, first, give item. Trade complete. Uzi. Manage your gear. Drink. Uzi feels less afflicted. Still has wax flab. What did we remove? Manage gear. Drink. You feel less afflicted. Delicious. We cured his fickle gill. How many fickle gills did he have? Alright, we still have fickle gill, clank, and wax flag. Drink again. You feel less afflicted. We're gonna have to do this a few times for Uzi, aren't we? He's up to the gills and gills here. Alright, what's left? One fickle gill. One clank. One wax flab. I'm starting to think it's not working from our Uzi friend here. Give me that honey back. Let's try it on the other guy. Ooh, a scaled weird artifact? Yeah, give that to me too. A scaled cloak. There we go. Scaled palladium mesh tabard. Took a while. Alright, you. Give item. Honey. Trade complete. Manage gear. You feel less afflicted. Are you less afflicted, though? Fickle gill, clank, fickle gill. I swear. It's supposed to work. Feed. Bark biter, fickle gill. Fickle gill. I'm saying wrong words. Congealed honey. Yeah, the only way to have him drink things is in inventory. This has worked for me in the past. I'm kind of surprised it's not working now. Maybe they patched this out? Or it's bugged in some way? I'll have him drink 3 times, just in case. Yeah, it even says you feel less afflicted. Maybe because I had them... Is it making you drink it instead of them? No, it should be them, because we're in their inventory. Go back to the start of your vision. No. Very confused. I mean, it's supposed to get rid of a major affliction. Do-do-do. Whale power. Wait. Can I no longer make this recipe? Oh, because the honey's not in my inventory. Dude, there's so much fungus that you're making the infection less afflicted with your buddy? I don't know. I've used this, like, in Betrayals of the Flesh. I'm pretty sure I used this to fix my companion. So, like, this should be working. Whenever you drink honey, one of your major negative status effects is removed at random. Yeah. I wonder, if I were to drink honey, would my clank go away? It's story-based, so it shouldn't. You feel less afflicted. So, like, my clank shouldn't go away until we do our quests. I don't have any other fungal infections. Fungal infections don't count as negative status effects. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I got rid of, let's see. In Betrayals of the Flesh, we cured monochrome on somebody with this, and we cured Iron Shank with this setup. For the fungal infections, I chopped off their body parts and regrew them with urban ostrom injectors. The problem is, I could do that for this man, because we just have to cut off his left arm, and that would completely solve the problem. Cut off his left arm, you say? We're gonna have to do some amputations. I'm thinking we might be chopping off somebody's arm. Is Benji sleeping? Benji? He's gonna get his treat when he wakes up from his current nap, but... Benji. Yeah, no, he's currently napping. Treat? Have we burned Gritgate pods? Could cut his arm off and dunk him. No, we could use the pod in Gritgate. We also have one at Bethesda Susa. Put it by his nose, you got it. There you go, buddy. He'll wake up to a fun treat. The problem, I really want to get rid of Wax Flab. Like, I really want to get rid of Wax Flab. Because him not wearing armor is a bummer. I don't know if anyone watching has ever had good luck with... If you ever want... Oh, man. If you ever want to cure a fungal infection, you have to make an application that you apply to your body. Which is fine. Like, there's nothing too bad about that. But you have to eat a corpse. Like, an entire corpse of something. For us, in this particular playthrough, the corpse we have to eat... Let's see, for Wax Flab and all other fungal stuff. A seed sprout worm corpse. The problem with that is it's easy for the player to eat a corpse. Getting your companions to eat a corpse is a whole different problem. So I don't know if we could ever actually fix... You had to eat a no worm corpse? Have you ever had a companion eat a corpse? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How do we get companions to eat corpses? You see, this is what I was afraid of. Alright, in the hole, up the stairs. Well, we'll try and solve the fungal puzzle later on. We're going to skip all the trap rooms. We do not want to deal with companions falling down holes.